Hello and welcome to Nightcap, the bi-weekly web show where two friends unwind with the topics that make us hot. I sound like I am a NPR personality right now. My name is Richard. I work for NPR Poochie, and I am currently... Shh! I didn't introduce you yet. You don't exist. I am drinking a wonderful... Oh, wait. If I move it too much. It's a Black Russian in a cup. And it's really cold. The metal cups keep everything super cold. And this is my wonderful co-host who disappeared for a second.
I was waiting for you to introduce me.
Oh, this is Joy. I'm a real vlogger, Nickens. Hello, Miss Joy.
Hi. It really should be Joy. I've taken a break from vlogging, but I will eventually get back to it, Nickens.
I think probably... Oh, and we have a viewer. Awesome. Hello. I think that the more that I say it, I think I'm also trying to poke you and say come on, you can do this. You got this.
Bring it back.
Right. Well, in case viewers you don't know, Joy has a wildly popular reaction channel where she listens to wonderful K-pop music as well as other stuff that she's sort of trying to figure out. She's in the eve of her spring awakening, which is what I call a time period in my life where I did interesting things.
But I'm basically F this, I don't want to do it anymore. So I'm just basically waiting to just record the video that says I'm not doing any more reactions because I'm over it. I'm just so done.
Now, wait a second. You did it. Oh, wait. Boop. All right. You've done it. You did it for a year or two, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Actually, way more than that. Because I think you were 2 years in when we started Nightcap, which means that you're closing on 4 or 5 years, right?
These are numbers that I didn't properly calculate. I just know that I've recorded so many, to me, reaction videos, and then when YouTube just straight up blocked 10 to 20 of them, I was like, what's the point? All you're gonna do is block me, and I just am done. So I just haven't recorded it yet, but I'm totally done. And
Wait
just moving on to Let's Plays and stuff.
See, that to me that totally makes sense, and the reason why is because I think it's funny, logistically I completely understand because playing a full sample of something isn't covered under fair use. But I mean, you're also... Is your channel monetized?
Well, I was trying to make money off of just my own stuff, my own thing. But I realized that doing reaction videos is now my own thing. So I'm like, dang it, I want to do Let's Plays, but Let's Plays aren't my own thing either. It's not my own content. But still, I would rather play video games and have fun with that than to have to watch videos all gosh darn day and then have them be blocked 6 months later.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. Rodney said, well, Rodney and Chris are here. Hey. Was everyone else not being blocked? And then Chris says, hey. And Rodney says, big YouTubers. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they chop and screw it a certain way, but I'm not that advanced, and I don't have time for this. I just... Yeah. So, they do good, but I don't got time.
And I just want to say hello, Robbie, and hello, Chris. I don't know why I gave you each your own custom hello, but I don't know if I could make a website where it was your own custom hello, and then I say your name. Those are 2 samples.
They're cool people. So.
Excuse me.
I'm just drinking Olin Sings, but from a different bottle this time. So.
Yeah, realistically, she probably Realistically, you probably refilled it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh, guys, I'm officially 27.
Yay! And she did some fun stuff for your birthday, didn't you?
I did. I invited everyone that I could to go to Pennsylvania. I was going to say Philly. Pennsylvania for a Korean Jamaican fusion restaurant called the Spicy Belly, and it was delicious. And then I invited everyone who could, who was able to come out to go to Dave & Buster's in Philly, and it was awesome. I'm getting pictures and videos and all sorts of stuff. So again, thank you to every single one of my friends, everybody, and cousin and boyfriend, like everybody who came out to celebrate it with me. And you know, it was definitely one for my little heart to take. Loved it. Love you guys.
Woo! I did not go because I am a terribly human who is constantly working, which is why one of the the subjects for this video is busy schedule birthday celebration. I have an incredibly busy schedule, and it has been getting tighter because I'm going to start street performing soon. So,
yay!
Which is the reason why I've become the incredible shrinking man. Woo! Where I have to be able to, well, I don't have to, be able to fit into my street performing costume from last year. And I was starting to fill out a little bit, probably from too many nightcaps. Actually, I should make a Joy, help me make a montage of like us throughout like this 2-year process. That way you can gradually, like, Joy's hair gets longer and like my face is just like, so yeah, this 2-year process has probably been very hard on my body. But I went to the dentist today and I got my teeth cleaned. That's why they look so good. I ate some stuff, but they're still clean because like apparently I have like stains on the like. She's like, "Do you smoke or drink a lot of coffee?" I was like, "Yes." And then
yes.
And then still, and she had to like, she's like, "You have stains in between your teeth that we need to make sure that it's not decay." And I was like, "Okay." But like I floss all the time, so if you're not flossing, floss. It will cost you in the long run to not floss. Boys and girls. Boys.
Yeah, my dad says it causes heart disease.
Well, that's because you don't realize that the teeth are weirdly connected to the heart. Go figure.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Right? So yes. So I'm going to start street performing. I do that in Asbury Park. And I'm going to post my website on this video. Just because my street performing website, I had to go in and overhaul all of it. You probably saw it, Joy, because I tagged you in one of the posts that we were in. And I basically, on Twitter, Facebook, as well as Instagram, people took photos with me, and I didn't have them cataloged into one place. So my character is no longer a friend on Facebook. It's like a fan page or a person, like a public figure page. So now people can like post their stuff directly to the Facebooks, and it makes it a lot easier so that it's more cohesive. And sorry if I'm boring you, but I thought it was fascinating.
No. Because I wanted to make sure people know.
Because I was able to. No, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking to you.
I was like,
but it's so weird to be able to see pictures from like the 6 of my 8 years doing it, to see documentation of it and like the progression of the costumes and poses and like how I'm the same but how it's completely different. So so if you are bored and want to see Richard or Ricky do something different, there I will post that because it's awesome and it is my life's work. That is all for that. Busy schedules.
Hey.
All right. I'm going to bring up something that you were not watching that you should.
What?
There's a show on Netflix. Okay. Fancy this. I'm going to elevator pitch this.
Okay.
It's Desperate Housewives, set in 1928. A cast from Spain, and they are telephone operators. This is called Cable Girls.
I didn't watch Desperate Housewives, and I don't. Anything before 1970 wasn't good for Black people, so I don't. I'm scared of everything.
It's in Spain.
It's in Spain
for
the Spanish people.
Yeah. It's originally in Spanish. If it knows that you're from America, it will give you the dubbed version. But it was just released probably about a week and a half ago. or even a week ago, because I watched it immediately, and I watched one episode and I just let the next one go, and within 2 days it's a 10 episode season, and it's so good. It's okay, so the story takes place between four women. So there's the innocent one, there's the sassy one, there's the housewife in a terrible marriage, and then there is the one with a deep dark secret, and there's like espionage and like spying, because this is back in the days when, like, you know, you didn't have to like dial a number. You would just pick up the phone and, you know, operator, can you connect me to whatever? So, and then the ladies with like the wires would be like, yeah, and like so. And the thing that we don't think of, it's actually like a really feminist show, because it's you don't realize how much power there was in a woman having a job in 1928. That was a lot of power, you know, the flapper girl hair. But like that was the only job, really. That was one of the only jobs, that and being a mother or a wet nurse, that a woman could do. So there was power in that, because it wasn't a domestic job. So I don't know. It's really good, and if you are the type of person to be interested in a historical fiction that has some spice in it, like there's a romance, there's like a triangle, well, not Illuminati.
No, I see it.
There's like a love triangle. It's spicy, and then there's another love triangle that's spicier. It's really good. So that's what I watched a ton of it. It was really good, and I'm not just saying.
I'm gonna put it on my list. Like literally going to put it somewhere I'm gonna search it up and then bookmark it.
I could see you being
Cable
like
Girls?
Yeah, Cable Girls. I could see you being like watching it and be like, oh girl, because all of a sudden it's like, oh. So I don't know. It's really good, and I'm sorry, Rodney or Chris, if that sounds mildly boring, which conceptually you'd be like, huh, but like watching it, and it's shot so beautifully. It's really beautiful. It's a beautiful show.
It says Cable Girls is what would happen if the CW made a heist show set in the 20s. Ooh, I like the CW. They have some great shows. I'm trying to put it somewhere where I can get it. Oh, I guess it'd be this.
Cool.
Season 1, episode 1. Okay, Daily Motion. Okay, I'm just gonna add it real quick.
Look at that.
So you literally know that I'm gonna watch it.
Excellent. And like, did my elevator pitch work, or was it, or?
Well, a little. I think the more you explained it, the more I was interested. Desperate Housewives, I have no idea what that's about. Like, I never watched it, so I couldn't be like, yeah, or like Sex in the City. I don't know, it's like 4 women I have nothing in common with right now. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I probably do. I just never watched the show, but.
Oh yeah, because it's like all like backstabbing and like, and then like secrets and like covering, but not. Are the boys interested, or?
Rodney says that he watched 13 Reasons Why over the weekend, and I heard that was good, and then I heard it was kind of droll. Like, it was so annoying. So I didn't watch it.
Rodney, let us know how it was, because neither of us have watched it. I've heard some people raving about it, but I have also heard that that the depictions of mental illness were not necessarily good.
Accurate? Oh.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I only know the one guy that's in it. That's because he's Asian and he's hot, and that's the only reason why I cared. And then Selena Gomez, but
oh, I was gonna say, I'm like, that's one more person than I know in it.
Rodney said it was good and it was annoying. See, I don't want to watch a good annoying show. I want to watch a good show that doesn't get annoying.
Right? That is beautifully shot.
Yes.
In Spain.
Yes. That's why I'm like, there are 3 shows right this second that I'm trying to. I'm sorry, there are 4 shows, but
5.
I know, basically 5. But the 2 that I'm looking most forward to that happen to do with Netflix is Sense8 and Orange is the New Black.
Oh yeah, which by far
are Yeah, I didn't know. I know that Sense8 came out with their season 2 already, but I didn't know they came out with a Christmas special. So I just watched the Christmas special
Okay.
like over the weekend, and then Orange is the New Black. I saw the new trailer, and if anyone
Oh
watches that,
my gosh, that new trailer! Like you should have done. You should do a reaction video to that because that trailer, I was like,
I wish I did. I was sitting there like, what? Oh my god, no! Like I'm sitting here just like I haven't watched it illegally because I know what hackers released
oh,
it. Yeah, I heard hackers released it early, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna be a good fan and wait till it comes out on June. I think June 9th is when it comes out.
all I have to say is don't like go on Twitter and like people have post spoilers.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't seen anything, but the other show like I caught up with Jane the Virgin, which
Okay.
would be like my Latino fix of
Okay.
shows, which was great. And then Supergirl, I didn't finish watching. I know the new episode just came out, and I didn't get the chance to watch it, but uh, in terms of shows, oh, and then the anime I watched, which was My Hero Academia. Other than that, like TV is getting really, really hard for me to focus on. Oh, but I want to tell you, there are a list of shows that have been canceled, and I want to know if these were any of the shows that you liked,
I like Two Broke Girls.
and they canceled
I
it.
know. I like Sophie. That's the character that my parents' dog was named after.
Sophie?
Yeah.
Which one was Sophie?
The big lady, the big Russian lady.
Oh, okay, the one that no. I only know the two girls, the guy, and
She's like
the Asian
if I
guy.
showed you her, you'd be like, oh, her. She's great. I went to go like use Safari, but I still don't have it on my phone. So it's like
I was gonna ask that. Like, how are you gonna search this up? You don't seem to have Safari, do you?
no, I don't. I don't.
Facebook. You don't have Facebook either, do you?
No, I don't have Facebook on my phone. I still have it on my computer because so I was having a discussion with clients. So
Okay.
I think there's a direct correlation with us being overly connected and the fact that there's been a rise in anxiety disorders. I think that people are overly connected, so they're overly sensitive to people that don't matter in their life, as opposed to caring about, because before you used to only see your aunt once or twice a year, and now you see all these people all the time, and you know, and what they think matters.
It's too much. It's like
I think
too much overload.
I really think that there's a correlation because I find that I'm a little bit more at ease. The only thing I have on my phone right now is I have my street performing email address. That's the only reason why I have mail. I have the manage my page for Facebook. So I don't have a personal Facebook. It's the business account for the Clockwork Man. And a Chick-fil-A card. That's it. Because I want points. Because that shit is good.
I'm not
Oh
sure
my
what
God.
you said.
Siri just yelled at me.
Oh, thanks, Siri.
I know.
Siri getting intense.
Blow up my spot, Siri.
But I'm glad that you decided to, in a way, simplify your life, because all of that other stuff is just noise.
Yeah, I think so.
It seems like noise. And everyone likes to feed the noise with fire and noise. Rodney said Narcos is so good. I'm loving MHA. I don't know what MHA is. And then Chris said Stifler's mom.
Yes, Stifler's mom. Yep, Sophie. She wants
yeah.
some of the best quotes for Sophie is, "I'm a lady. I poop at McDonald's." I'm a big girl.
I'm a lady. I poop at McDonald's.
I'm a lady. I poop at McDonald's.
Hmm.
In like a thick Russian accent.
I see. I don't. I think I might have seen like 1 or 2 episodes of Two Broke Girls, and I thought it was nice. I didn't know how
Ooh, go
long
down
it
the
was
list.
running for. Oh, okay. I have the list finally.
Okay.
So
I'm sorry.
if any of these, oh, Rodney, you watched My Hero Academia too. Oh, thank goodness. So here's the list of recently canceled shows. Now the ones that you'll know which ones I've watched, and I'll by my reaction, and if I'm happy or sad about it. Two Broke Girls, American Crime, American Gothic, APB, Aquarius, Bates Motel, The Black. Right, sad to see some of these go because I've heard a lot about them. The Blacklist Redemption, Black Sails, Bloodline, Bones, which I was shocked. Bones, yeah, Bones has been on for a while, and it's now yeah. Brain Dead, The Catch, Criminal Minds Beyond Borders, Doubt, Dr. Ken, which was definitely my heart. I mean, I did catch up with the episodes here, and I thought they were very wonderful, and they kind of mirrored his life, to his career. So I'm happy that they're letting it go. But dang, I actually really like that show. Emerald City, Eyewitness.
Oh, I liked
Emerald City.
I did.
Yep, it's gone. It's not coming back.
You know what? I kind of see it as like an 8-part special, like a special event.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay.
What, Emerald City?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I think I heard it. Ronnie's like, Black Sails got canceled? Wow.
Oh.
I know. I'm sorry,
Pirates? Man. Is it Pirates? Black Sail.
I don't even know. Girl Meets World, which I thought I don't have Disney Channel. I haven't seen Disney Channel, so
that's kind of sad.
Which I think, when is that? Lena Dunham show?
It's Lena Dunham's show,
okay.
But that's been released for a long time. I think it was like their choice. Like they've been saying that like season whatever is going to be the last season, so like no biggie.
Oh, okay. That's not anything. Good Girls Revolt, which I'm like, didn't that just come up on Netflix? Like, I feel like that just came out and now they're canceling it. I don't know. The Great Indoors, Grimm, Imaginary Mary, which I knew was not going to last one season because that show seemed stupid. Last Man Standing, which I think is the one with Tim Allen.
That's the Tim Allen sitcom one. Yeah, that's been out for a hot minute. So like, he probably got syndication. They got syndication. They're good.
I'm sure. But I read on Facebook there was a lady who freaked out about that show getting canceled because that show was the one show on ABC that wasn't thrusting LGBT issues down people's throats, and now she's fired from her job because she ranted on Facebook about it. I'm like, good for you, ho. Get out of here. Like, be fired.
I snorted.
Small mind. Like, boo you. Like, boo-hoo. Problems of a middle-aged woman. Like, get out of my face. The Leftovers, Making History, Man Seeking Woman, Masters of Sex, which I think you told me about, right?
Yeah, I mentioned that. I really like that show. In fact, I kind of don't respect Showtime for canceling that. But they can't. Oh wait, I think it's Showtime. But they canceled Dead Like Me after 2 seasons to replace it with Fat Actress. So I don't believe in them anyway.
Oh, see, boom. They make terrible decisions anyway.
Terrible.
No Tomorrow, Orphan Black, which is a show I really want to get into, just haven't sat down and watch it. But I have it on Amazon Prime. Like, I have the Prime stuff, so I have season 1, 2, 3. Like, I can catch up with it, yeah. But still, dang. Pitch, which was...
That was your jam!
It was my jam, and they canceled it, and I got mad as hell. And I was like, oh my God, there's going to be a follow-up later, so just remember Pitch. Powerless, which I was getting into because I had Vanessa Hudgens in it and her fine self, and the other people were okay, but then they canceled it. Pretty Little Liars, the real O'Neills.
Oh, that's like, it's you know how ABC, they have a lot of sitcoms right now. So that was there. So you know how they have like Fresh Off the Boat, that's like the Asian show, and then they have Blackish. That's like the black show. The real O'Neills is a show about an Irish family, and the parents are
the kid's gay.
And the kid's gay, and like they're like, but it's funny though because they're Irish, so there's like a rainbow. Like it's like funny, and because they're like real Catholics. They're not like ooh, we go to church, they actually like go. So it's about like all that stuff. So it's like a good like alternative
I wanted
family.
to watch it.
It's actually it's got the mother from Raising Hope in it. I love her.
Okay, and I didn't see that either. I think I really did want to watch The Real Neils, and then I just ended up not watching it. It just would come on after, like, Fresh Off the Boat or something, and I would catch parts of it, and then kind of be interested, and then it would stop. And I'm like, oh, okay.
You're like, whatever.
Yeah, I don't really care to watch that show any further. Rain, Reign, Rain. Rosewood with, what's his name? Sexy Marsh Chestnut. Yeah, it's gone. Rush Hour, which
That's a show. Wait, what?
Rush Hour was a show. Scream Queens, which
no,
I was totally into, and then I stopped because it just got so ridiculously long. Like, by the time I would want to watch it, I would fall asleep. So I'm gonna catch up with that show later.
I'm really kind of that's surprising.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they just kind of ran it into the ground as far as I'm concerned with the whole the red devil and the green meanie and like whatever else they had going on for it. I was like, all right, enough. People have other projects.
But also, realistically, the thing that I really wonder about that is, were they like, how can we continue this? Like, I think that's probably, I think that, because I thought that the ratings were okay. They probably are just like, okay, we're done. Like, they had the contracts for certain people for like 2 years, and they were probably like, we're done.
Yeah, there's no need to like stretch this out any further. So yeah, that one's gone. Secrets and Lies. Sleepy Hollow, which I celebrated.
Because they killed off your girl.
Pitch. Oh, yeah. They killed off Abby, and ever since then, I haven't, well, spoilers, blink, blink, blink. They killed her off, and then I didn't watch it at all.
Oh, wait, can this be our spoiler alert?
Oh, yeah, definitely. This. So before I'll say it, I'll be like, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. They killed off my girl Abby, and she was definitely half of that show. And once they killed her off, I was like, F this show. Didn't watch it for the last season, and then they canceled it. So I'm like, justice has been served because you also canceled Pitch. And I hate you, Fox, for canceling a show about a black woman in Major League Baseball who had all these all these things against it. Like, I'm just mad. So good, Sleepy Hollow. Bye. Son of Zorn, Teen Wolf, Time After Time, The Vampire Diaries,
Yay.
Vice Principals, and Workaholics. So all these shows.
I'm so sad. Bye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I mean, some of them hit home and some of them I didn't care for. But if any of these were your shows, I humbly am sorry.
In memoriam. Like, we just have a montage behind us of like these shows. The green, there's the green meanie again. Abby dying.
Ugh, classic, just sadness.
Right.
I'm like, they have all these shows on networks, and there's just so much money wasted, like on these BS shows. But they don't keep the shows that should be on the air, though. It's like Imaginary Mary. Seriously, seriously.
The concept of it sounds funny.
I know. Ronnie just said, I can't believe Vampire Diaries and Teen Wolf got canceled. I thought they were so popular. I didn't watch them, though. Same.
Maybe that was the thing. Maybe the popular thing about them were the stars or the heartthrobs that they created, but not the actual content itself.
Mm-hmm. It's something where I didn't get into those, but when I saw those names on the list, I was like, really? Pretty Little Liars, too? Like, I didn't watch that, but I knew that was popular.
Oh, you know what didn't get canceled? And they're like rebooting it like crazy?
What?
Scream, the TV show.
Scream?
Yeah, they turned it into a TV show, which is dumb as hell. Trust me. and it's weird because they don't use the same mask. They use a different mask. But they're like revamping it because like I guess there's only been 1 or 2 seasons, and this season they're making it black. Like that's their thing.
Black.
Like it's going to take place at like it's supposed to be more ethnic. So they're doing casting calls and they're looking for like basically like, and the thing that I read, it's like basically like a lot of black versions of characters that they basically had the equivalent of in the other, like it's weird.
So they want to make Scream but blacker.
Yeah. Like it was like so weird because like
Black Scream.
Because like as a white man, which looking at the thing, I'm like I'm white. I didn't know I was white. I'm like wow. Like is that something that's like important? Like is it like I can't watch the white Scream? I need the black Scream, the TV show. Like I just.
I think ever since the success of Get Out, I think that's what also triggered or more of an influence. I still haven't watched that movie.
Okay. I know nothing.
But I think because of that, I even saw an article about a woman who pitched the black lesbian version of Get Out, and they're gonna develop that movie. Black, and she gave this dude like I don't know, like a 11-second pitch was just basically, hear me out. Black lesbians, my wife and I moved to a neighborhood that's nice. You buy a house, things start getting moved around, you ask if there's a ghost, and then things happen. Movie, write it now. And then, so they're writing a movie.
Stop it. That's so dumb. Like,
because will it make money? Maybe.
I don't know, they're lesbians and like the general audience, like straight men love lesbians.
Black
Get
lesbians.
Get out.
Black lesbians. Could you imagine? Have I ever seen that on screen though? Actual black lesbians? I don't even know.
Okay, so it's interesting. Probably about 4 years ago, I've never seen a Scream movie in my life. I was like, you know what? It was October. I had like off the entire day. I was like, I'm going to watch the Scream trilogy. And I did. And it was fantastic. Why? Because Scream is not a horror movie. It is a character-driven movie that has horror in it. How is that for a pitch? You can watch like
that's a good way to explain
because
that.
Because I don't like horror movies. Like I love playing survival horror games, which is typically I don't like horror movies. I don't like good horror like major released horror movies. I like really bad, crappy horror movies. But so this is like about like people, and there's always like the reason why the murderer is doing it is very compelling, as opposed to like I just felt like it. It's very driven by the characters themselves. So I actually, if you don't like horror movies, I would say watch Scream. It's very good.
I think I might have seen Scream. Unless it was just scary. It was actually just a scary movie. It wasn't Scream.
Yeah. That's
different.
That's not the same thing. It's very similar.
No.
The Mask.
Also, Ronnie said Richard has earned his black card. LOL. So yeah, I think they're fair. I will probably watch Scream then.
My favorite episode of South Park was the one where one of the boys was like asking Token like no, I get it, it's like this, and then he's like, no, you don't get it, and then like eventually at the end of the episode, like I think it was Stan, he was like, wait, I will never get it because I'm white, and he's like, I get it. He's like, I can understand it, but I can never get it. And then Token was like, that's the thing, is that like no matter how hard you try, like I could compare aspects of my life to that, but like I will never get it. And like I have to own that. Like I can't get it. It's okay. And like own the fact that like my experiences are my own, but that's why your experiences are your own, and that I can't get that at all.
Oh my God.
So Well,
it's like the epiphany of all epiphanies. It's so sad because it's not like this is the topic that every Black person wants to sit and explain to anyone that was not Black. But when it pops up, you're just like, why don't you understand? Like, I don't.
I know. I know that I can't get it. I legitimately can't get it. And no matter how hard I can try or I can like empathize or sympathize, I will never fully understand it. Just like how it's my experiences. I wasn't, like I didn't have to be warned about certain, you know what I mean? Like I didn't have to be warned that this could happen or that could happen all because of this reason. So I will never get it. And I apologize for that, but I have to own it.
From my experiences I've never wanted someone to understand it. Like I think we've set the bar so low that we just want people to just, I guess, see it.
Yeah.
Not even understand it. Just be like, do you know this is happening though? Like that's as far as I think anyone wants anyone to know. Like you don't have to be like, I have to live my life all over again as a Black person. You just have to be like, I see that that's happening. That's probably a problem.
Yeah.
And then like you don't have to fix it. You just have to be like, oh no, I see what they mean, and then call it a day.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But that's like a bar. That's like the bar minimum is like seeing it, because really action should be had.
Oh sure. I mean, it's not like I want, and that the whole aspect of like people who think that Black people don't like cops and this and this and that. I'm like, no, I never said I don't like cops. I respect police officers. I want them to make sure that there aren't any miscreants running around the streets, no rapists, no murderers. Like I will trust a cop. I have no problem. My uncle was a detective for many years in the York Department. Like,
yeah,
not like I hate cops. I just don't want anyone to target me.
Yeah,
I don't want to get raped by a police officer.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone to beat the crap out of me for being darker than a gallon of milk. Like I don't that's all I want.
Wait.
Targeted. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't need to be like.
We're darker than milk. Oh, especially in the summertime.
Right. And they are definitely targeting you too. Like it's messed up these days. So.
Yeah. But it's one of those things though, because depending on like the way I stand, or you know what I mean, like it's different because like I know that I can't get it, and like I'm okay with not getting it, but I'm also okay with like using my mouth and like helping causes that I believe in.
You can get it, but it depends on which you're portraying, because you might not get it as a regular white male, but you can get something as a gay white male. Like when
no, absolutely. Except for
it depends.
But it's also not one of those things that like when I was a baby, they or like when I was like a little kid, like watch out for this. This could happen. Like I didn't have to worry. Like I didn't have my like uncles or my aunts or my parents having to explain the fact that like since I'm a Black boy, I'm going to be targeted, or people are going to automatically assume that I'm like stuff like that. Like I think that's the difference, is the fact that like as a gay man, I could get targeted for some things, but I wasn't raised being fully aware that this injustice or lack of like privilege, like the white privilege, which I'm sorry I air quoted that because I know that it's a true thing, and that I can't.
No, it's a thing.
No. It's a true thing, but I'm saying like the reason why I did that is because like seeing a white man say,
the title.
Yeah. It's the title.
It's the title. It wasn't to be like, It was just to be like, no, this thing.
Yeah, which I feel like the way that I said it, it was very obvious, but I had to backtrack because this is the internet. But so when dealing with like the white privilege that I have, like I didn't need somebody to explain that to me. So like as a little gay boy, like I didn't have like people like warning me, until like I like was out. You know what I mean? So like it's not because with that it's a generational thing. To be able to warn, which is Like that's why we have fairy tales and stuff like that, is because it was a way of warning people, like, don't go into the woods because the wolf will eat you, because bad things happen in the, you know, you have people had to pass down the knowledge of, like, this is what happens and this is why. Notice how we talked more about race this episode than on any of the February episodes.
Right. I think sometimes it's on purpose, because I purposely am like, dang it, Black History Month. Like,
Right? Which we don't do that on purpose. It's if we're talking about black screen, that's why.
Yeah, no. I'm happy that we both can talk about it, and it's not like, well, listen here, white man, you don't know, blah, 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 blah. You don't know the struggle, and you're not like, listen here, black girl, you complain too much about being black. Like, no, we understand it. We both were in the same school system. We both knew, the experiences, even though they were different.
Wait a minute, Joy. How many times did you hear somebody say, "You're not even black anyway"?
You know what? Yes, it's from my own people. It's not even like I had it from strangers. I'm talking about my own freaking family.
I know.
Other black people. That's what made me mad. That was one of the top things I hated. And I'm not saying I hate black people. No. I'm saying one of the most annoying things about being a quote-unquote black person was the fact that I couldn't be proud to be black until later. Like, they would be mad at you for not being black enough.
Yeah.
But then, when you want to celebrate your blackness,
then you're too black.
It's like, you're too black. Oh, why are you doing all this stuff? It didn't make no sense. So your family based you on a black system, on how black you were. And I was never the quota. I never had the right quota to be black enough. Now I'm starting to be like, oh, I like being black. Or I realize black isn't a thing. Like, it's not I don't have to wear my hair like this and speak this way and do this. Black is anything I am, because I'm always going to be. You are black. I'm black. Like, by the time you figure this junk out, you're already old as hell. Like, it's so messed up. Again, I'll tell you this one thing that happened to me in high school. There's a particular person in high school. I'm not going to mention his name.
Shout him out. Come on.
He wouldn't know who he is. I know, but still, I've reconciled it with him now.
James.
So that's why I'm only whoever I'll give him. I don't want to give him a name.
Okay.
Either way, this guy said a comment to me back in high school. Time for bed. And it's 12 o'clock. He said this comment to me, and it was along the lines of, you like all these Asian people, but you don't, like, you're not, like, you don't appreciate being black. Like, you rather follow them, but you don't appreciate your own blackness. Like, you're not, I don't know, it was very hurtful at the time. I can't think of the exact line.
Yeah.
But it was just like, basically, why do I worship Asian people and not care about being black? And I was just like, and it hurt me so bad that I carried that all until, I'm going to say, like, 2 years ago or last year.
Really?
And I met, because I was just like, because that's always the recurring thing with me, was that I like K-pop, I like Asian stuff, I like Japanese things, I play video games.
We've joked about it on here that you're more Asian than you are black.
Oh, of course, which is fine, because I definitely understand that. But it felt like I was ashamed. He said it in a way like I was ashamed of being black. Like, I'd rather be Asian than be black because I can't appreciate my own blackness. And I was just like, what? And then I realized in my own brain that he was projecting this image of himself wanting to be black, but isn't. Like, he's not black. But he has this thing, or had this thing, where he worships blackness. He worships all, like, anything to me. And it took me until this year to see him face to face and be like, you can't take that from me. I was black then. I'm black now. And I will always be black until I die.
Yeah.
And that's something you'll never be. And you want that for yourself, and you can never be black. Not saying you want to be black. Like, if this was a card, I wouldn't want to give it to you, because you being a black dude, and depends, I don't know. But I'm like, I am something that you want, but can never be.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of that now. And I am 26 years old. Oh, I'm back then.
27.
26 years old. I could finally say that to you.
Yeah.
Like, and I waited this whole adult life to say that, and it felt so good. So yeah, that was something that being black was.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if other races go through that junk. Probably Spanish people. Probably white people. Probably Asian people.
Yeah.
I assume, depending on who you fall in love with and what you like and what music you listen to. But yeah, I just dealt with that.
My parents were hippies, so like, I don't know. I was allowed to just be whatever I wanted to be and like whatever I wanted to like. I don't know. I was very lucky that I know. It's so weird saying that because then it just sounds so sappy. Do the boys or girls have any comments?
Ronnie just said, excuse me, he said, haha, I'm sure everyone understands. At least I would hope. I guess that was in turn talking about the black thing, the black episode. And then the last thing he just said was absolutely joy.
Aww.
So I definitely would love to make a video about that. Like, not just that incident, but just how it was for me being a black person.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, honestly, 90% of it was fine. Yeah. Like, to be a black woman that grew up in the 90s, I was not, I still have it to this day, had anyone call me the N-word to my face. I've never had any discrimination outwardly.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was inwardly, it was probably because of jobs or something, but no one's ever been like, Joy's black, I don't like her. No.
Well,
so
it's interesting. Somebody made a comment, made a video about the what was the movie about the witches?
Blair Witch Project?
No, the witches, the 4 witches. They were in high school.
The 4 witches in high school? Like Charmed?
It was like there's a movie.
Buffy? It's a movie?
It's a movie.
If Rodney knows it, it's gonna be absolutely amazing.
I know. It's got the like really. It's like the witches and
Hocus Pocus. Twitches?
I'm so old. No, there are 4 witches. It should have been a PG-13 movie, except for I think they made it rated R.
The Craft?
Yes, thank you.
That was Christopher. Christopher with the clutch. Oh my god.
Yes.
Was that the one with the girl Rachel True? Oh, Ronnie got it too. Holy crap.
Yes! We should. We're gonna have just a game show where I try to think of something, and the boys let us know what it is. But yeah, so The Craft. It was funny. The Nostalgia Chick did a video on The Craft, and there's this character who like hates this one girl. Why? Because she's black. But like Nostalgia Chick was basically saying in her video like she can't be the like this is not the way that you write an antagonist. Like this girl was like, I hate you because you're black, and like saying all this stuff. But it's interesting because especially living in the area that they were living in, it would be like that's not the cool girl. I never heard somebody say like I hate so and so because they're black. You know, like a girl say that about like another girl. Like just the way that it was written, it was like, do you understand the way that
awkward?
Do you understand the way that social norms go? Like a popular girl wouldn't be like, I hate her because she's so black. Like,
you just hate her because she's better than you, or she has things like charisma and she's pretty or something more than you or your self-esteem.
But also like let's say if she hated her because she was black, or like if I were like writing a character, like I would, instead of being like I hate her because she's black, like just be like, you would like, because people didn't say like, oh, I hate him because he's gay. It'd be like, Ricky's voice is so annoying because he's gay, or like stuff like that. Like not just like I hate Ricky, he's gay. It's like, oh, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, or like his hair is it's ugly. His hair's so gay. Like as opposed to like just saying like I hate him because he's gay.
Oh, he's gay.
Yeah. You know, like
it's so straightforwardly awkward.
yeah, and also like if you think about it, like the popular kids in school weren't like it just socially it's just like what are you guys talking like so she was talking about the fact that like which I think that reigned circle with the fact that you were like I've never had somebody say that to my face or like or I highly doubt that somebody even would say that behind my back, you know what I mean, or like the discrimination might be because of like jobs or like having concerns about that.
Mm-hmm. Not because she's an N-word. Like, no.
Which I mean, like, if we went to a different area, like that,
like the South.
Yeah. Well, I was alluding to it, but yeah, like that would definitely be a more valid thing. But to like come from like, you know, like a built-up area, you know what I mean? Like, not a rural area where they're like, wow, that's the first Black person that I saw, and then insert, you know. I don't know.
I would make it valid maybe if the antagonist was like an old elderly white woman.
Yes, with a
who was just like white, because now I like to emphasize the this times every time there's a word. If she was just like, this is my school system and I don't like the way that the Black girl is running around. Not like the 18-year-old who grew up with Black, white, Spanish, Asian, Indian.
That is the point. The point is the fact that it is not written well. But that movie, which if you haven't seen it, you should see it.
I think I read an article I'm gonna say a couple of days ago about The Craft, where they were saying that Rachel True was in it. It was I think someone wrote it. It was like Black girl nerds.
Yeah.
So someone on that website wrote an article about seeing herself represented in movies, and I think Rachel True's character in The Craft was one of the characters where she, I think, related to, because she wasn't the clueless girl.
Yeah.
She just was there.
Yeah.
She wasn't like the super popular one. Mm-hmm. She was just one that was hanging out with them.
Yeah. Well,
I gotta write that to my list.
That's what Nostalgia Chick was saying, was the fact that like, you know, like, Nostalgia Chick was saying, what's this character's defining attribute? And then like it shows like the list of all the girls, and then it just zooms in on her. She's bland. Because like you expect her to say the word like she's Black, but like no, like as far as like a character, she's like she's with these like, you know, freaky people, but she's kind of just like she just happens to be in the same like religion or something, you know what I mean? Like she just happens to be a witch too. She has the craft. So that's craft hour. Let's craft. Oh wait.
Craft.
Hi. Hello.
Let's play about craft, guys. Yeah.
Hey Stuart, be good. I'm trying to work on my character study. I'm gonna be Stuart's mom for Stuart the movie.
Sounds like something from Mad TV.
Yeah.
Oh, like Mad TV right there.
Stuart, what did I tell you, Stuart? I want to goose you from the front and the back. Stuart.
Oh my gosh. Ronnie said, I can't believe she is 50. Rachel True. Let me look that up right the heck now. Rachel True is 50 years old.
See,
stop.
If she was like 25 when they shot it, that makes sense.
Rachel True. And I love her. Oh my god. It does say that she's 50 years old. Or 50 years young. Vegan Goddess looks 25 years old. She was born in 1966. Holy crap.
Mind blown.
Well, what happened to her? Like, is she just chilling?
Well, like Nev Campbell, like, so I think that when you are like old enough to remember people, so it's like when you're 6 or 7, whoever was cool then, so whoever was in their 20s or like 25 then, you freeze them in that period of time, and you always think of them as that age because that's the cool age. But think about it, now you're that age, so just double it.
What is she doing she's Black and she's Jewish. I'm sorry. Her father was Jewish was. He still is.
Is he religiously Jewish or is it a heritage Jewishness?
It just says her father is Jewish and her mother is of African American and Native American descent. I don't know. Don't do that. Oh.
I'm sorry, it's past my bedtime.
She was in Half Baked, and then I really liked her as Half and Half. And then after that, it was like, well, where did she go? No, oh shoot, she's still doing things. She was in Sharknado.
Doing what kind of things?
She was in a couple. She was in a lot of movies, and I just.
She's doing things in a lot of movies.
She was in Noah's Ark, so she stopped doing movies in 2006. I'm sorry. She was doing TV. She stopped doing TV in 2006 because the last thing it says is Half and Half in Noah's Ark. So 10 years or 11 years she's not been on TV.
Stop it.
But she's been in films, so you know.
She's been in films.
I kind of want to see her and stuff now. She's cute. I always liked her, Rachel True.
All right. Do the boys have any closing? Oh man.
So far, no. What? Ew. What was that face?
Oh, I just went. No. So I put the Kahlua in first. I put the ice cubes, and then I put the Kahlua in, and then I put the vodka in. So as I was drinking it, I was like, man, this isn't very flavorful. And then I just got to the bottom of it, and it's all like the Kahlua, so it's like, because it's like coffee. It's a coffee liqueur. So like that's literally all. It's like it was like a layered drink. So I was like, oh wow. I have my shots, and then this is like the sweetness. So
I guess the only thing I can say about coffee is I finally cracked my problem with Starbucks thing. I have to just tell them I just want the drink steamed. Is that right? Steamed? I don't want it to taste like coffee.
It's
have steamed milk or something?
Yeah.
What is it?
You want a syrup cream? That's what you want. It's a steamed milk.
Syrup.
Yeah. So like if you want
that.
you want a vanilla creamer, or you want a caramel steamer, or you want a
I cracked the code.
If you would have talked to me for 5 seconds, I would have been able to tell you.
Every time I think about it, the only time I think about it is when I'm at a Starbucks.
When I think about you, I touch myself. I touch myself.
Oh my god! Speaking of that song, I'm so sorry I didn't mention this earlier, but I went with someone special, because that's how I'm going to introduce that person, to the Air Sex Championships in Brooklyn. And they played that song.
Oh, the Air Sax.
Air Sex.
I thought
Air Sex.
Oh, wait, it's sex.
Air Sex. Yeah, it was a bunch of people who went on stage, told the DJ to play a song, and they would proceed to have sex with the air.
Okay.
It's crazy.
It's like
a dude won.
It's okay. Did you know that there used to be sex toy bingo at the Asbury Lanes, and I went like 3 or 4 times, and I won the banana eating contest twice, as well as the Harry Met Sally contest once. I only did that once. I did the Harry Met Sally contest because like I got gypped out of my 3rd win in a row for the banana eating contest. There was like a bachelorette party. Bullshit. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that there was a thing like that, and I would love to go.
It was fantastic. My sister-in-law, I went with her like twice, and this was before she was my sister-in-law. She texted me recently. She was like, I miss sex toy bingo, and I was like, girls' night out. It was good.
# lit.
Yeah.
Ronnie said, "What the hell is air sex?"
It's having sex with. Here, wait, Joy, show us.
Okay, so it's like you simulating
like your body.
Okay, so a lot of guys, because there was only one girl, swallowing bananas and making sex noises. LOL. So it was just, I like how we went from matters of race to air sex. A lot of guys were just like, and then they were doing like, and simulating simulating certain ways of, yes, all of that, of eating.
Wait a minute. It's
and-
so funny because I'm doing like the most vulgar stuff, but like I have the camera pan to just you. Like,
yes. Because I'm like, no, because we have to make sure that all audiences can appreciate this, because we do have a 13-year-old.
yes.
But,
hello, Julian.
he knows the word.
No.
He knows the word sex by now, but still.
No, he doesn't. Stop it. Actually,
I mean, what?
No, he doesn't at all.
We're hoping. I mean, either way, it's funny. It's not even about simulating the act of it. It's more so making it as comical and dramatic,
outlandish as possible.
Very, like a lot of the situations, I did not understand what they got into. I just know that they were doing a lot of this and like licking and like just everyone was laughing about it. It was pretty funny.
Girls had their hands on their hair and like whipping it back and forth, I guess.
Well, there was only one girl who actually participated, and she was kind of like on a dare, and basically her scene was she was so bored that she was on her phone the whole time.
Yes,
like,
I love that.
She was doing things, and she was just like, "Are you done yet?" Like just kind of simulating, and just like, "Oh, this is so hot." Like they just were very dramatic about their acts. But it was all fun and games. And then I think someone went home with like a bunch of sex toys sponsored by this website called Amazing.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yay, Amazing.
But they're still touring around the country, and then they're going to have the championship, like the mother of all championships in Texas.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Including the explosions and the so Rodney said, "LOL, wow," and then Chris said, "That is amazing."
Right.
Yeah, just check it out on YouTube. It's an actual thing.
Oh my gosh. Well.
So yeah, I forgot to mention that.
I hate to be the killjoy. Killjoy.
No,
Die joy.
But is it time?
I think it is time. All right. Guys, we love you. My Facebook address is look up the Clockwork Band, no spaces, on Facebook, and that'll bring you to my page for street performing. Check that out. There's a picture of me and Joy in there, so first person to comment on it is awesome. Rodney, I'm looking at you. I think Chris.
He's right here. He's right here, y'all.
Right.
Y'all check it out.
And then Joy is at Joy Infinity. Joy Infinity at YouTube and Joy Infinity at Twitter, and that is how she simulates air sex. Excellent. We love you, and we do the show for you guys because we love you so much. And we are closing in on the end of our second year, towards the end of summer. So me and Joy should plan something. I always want to like plan something special. So I don't know, maybe one of these days we actually might for a anniversary, or if we had a big number. So here,
we stream live together at night.
Huh?
At a park, at a beach or something. We just stream live, like at a different location where we're just like having late night brunch or something.
Yeah, we're gonna do a morning brunch. We're gonna do a morning talk show. We're gonna make a podcast. Yeah. I don't know. We've got ideas. You stay.
We do.
Okay, here's our song, which I cut into 20 seconds. Thank you, Matt Pucci, my brother, for this song.
Bye, y'all.
We love you. Thanks, Rodney and Chris.
He said good night. Oh, good night, guys. Peace.
Jade, peace. Konnichiwa.